What's going on, guys? It's your boy, and today I'm back for another episode of Attack on Titan. Last episode, Zeke thought he was slick, though. He was like, hey, let me give this fool some of that top shelf Marlian wine, though. Hey, this fools don't know. They're not gonna see it coming. I'm gonna put some of my jewels in there, though. Hey, this fool's Levi's not ready for what I'm about to do, though. Hey, this fool, hey, he believed it, though. Hey, he believed it, though, but he doesn't know that our boy Levi is something else, though. Hey, that fool took out his own uncle, though. This nothing to him, though. Yes, of course, yeah. He didn't know that was his uncle at the time, but fool still took him out, though. So, yeah, there was. Then we got to round number 2, but it wasn't even round number 2, though, because it was just easy work for Levi. It's just too good, though. Just too good, though. So, yeah. There was something that I forgot to mention in previous episodes that the monkey was talking about. The fool said that on his command, he sends the power of the Titans to the coordinate and whatnot. So via paths, right? So via path and whatnot. So I wonder what he means by that, though, because that's very specific, though, because you know the way he says on my command, right? It's like he's giving orders, right? But the thing is that the way that the show, well, everybody, right, talks about the founding titan, right, or the coordinate at the time, right? They always talk about the founder, the nicknames, the names, right? The founder, the founding titan, the coordinate, but they all refer to the same thing, right? The same, the titan, right? The king, right? The founding titan, right? So, what does he mean, though, by that? By on his command, he uses the power of the titans, though, be a path, right? Because what he's implying is that he's commanding an action, right? So I don't. It's a because he's of royal blood, so things are different, or what does he specifically is implying by that, though? Also, the fool Eren is talking about, oh, Zeke knows more stuff about Titans than I do, right? At the same time, the one that has the Finding Titan at the moment is Eren. And I'm pretty sure that this fool Zeke is not giving orders to Eren, though. Or is he, though? I don't think so. So I wonder what that means. I wonder what that means, because he's implying action. He's implying something with action. Something, he's implying movement, right? It's like, hey, fool, do this. And, you know, it happens. So I wonder what he means by that, though. It's because of his royal blood? That's interesting. I need more info regarding that, though. Definitely need more info regarding that. So yeah, let's get to it. By the way, I will highly appreciate if you guys like this video and subscribe if you haven't. It's free 99 and you can always change your mind. Hope you enjoyed this video.
よく見ておけ、ジーク。これが私たちの住むレベリオ区だ。世界と比べれば鳥かごみたいに小さい。ここからどこにも行けずに死ぬまでここで暮らさなきゃいけない。ジーク、お前はここから出たいと思わないか?
Man, this fool was like 3 years old and this fool here talking about all this stuff to him.
珍しい。こんな朝早くにお客さんかい。
Oh, they're not supposed to be here, no? God damn.
私たちは外出許可を取っているのですよ。
俺はこの塔の清掃員で汚れを落とすのが。
Oh, is that right?
殺戮の限りを尽くした悪魔の末裔がまたガキ作って繁殖しやがって。
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
よく覚えておけよ、ジーク。これが外の世界だ。
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna remember this, though.
ジーク、お前がみんなを救うんだ。
You think so? You think so? Bro, but this is rough, though. Like, a kid of his age to go against, to hear all this stuff. Yeah, probably never left him, no? He probably, this whole time, has been going on over and over and over his head, no? Yeah, most likely. That's probably what happened, yeah.
この子供たちの中から私の後継者を。
ええ、一人選ばれます。
一人遅れている子がいるが、
値映画か。他の子はみんな幼くも必死に名誉マーレ人の称号を得ようと努めているのに、 奴にはその気概がどうも見受けられない。
Well, that's this knight who wants to be though. He doesn't want to do this though. He's been forced to do this though. It's not his choice.
父さん母さん今晩もジークを頼むよ。
社交ダンスクラブなんてジーク
Social dance club. That's what the fool tell them. Hey, I'm gonna go dance real quick. I'll be back.
これが1200年前に起きたラーゴの惨劇。
Oh, the fool's doctrinated in Zeke? Bro, Gramps, bruh.
何十万ものマーレ人がエルディア帝国に殺された。
わかった。人がいっぱい死んだんでしょ。
お父さんはちゃんと正しい歴史を教えているか？
マーレ人にひどいことをしたから、僕たちはここで償わなくちゃいけないって。
That's probably he told them to the way to answer, no? Yeah.
味
Man, how old is Maggot though? This fool been here forever, no? Training them forever. Damn, this is so sad though. Man, this fool just wants a dad, man. This fool Grisha talking about that bullshit. He just wants a dad.
ジーク
Damn.
今日は早く終わったんだ。だから。
おおそうか。じゃあたくさん勉強できるな。
You don't want to study, fool. You want to play ball. Fuck. Like,
おい魚君そのボール投げてくれないか
oh, he probably did that on purpose, no? To get his attention and whatnot.
壁相手も飽きたところだちょっとおじさんに付き合ってくれないか
赤い腕章。
He's a titan.
目指すマーレの戦士だもっとも私の獣の巨人はあまり戦争の役に立たないからここで玉遊びなんかしてるん
Oh yeah, they said that though, no? They said that the previous Beast Titans never been useful for anything.
ジークどうも君は筋がいいなきっとピッチャーに向いてるぞ
That's all he wanted to do. See, Grisha, hey, he just wanted a dad, man. Damn. And he was kind of like Reiner, no? 'Cause on the Reiner's episode, when his flashback, he happened like that. But see this fool walking away from me too, and yeah, like I'm saying, this flashback never make Grisha look any good though. Why are you even screaming though? There's no point in screaming though.
無理もない君は戦士なんて馬鹿らしかったんだマーレのために寿命を縮め他国を侵略するなんて馬鹿らしくてやってられん
Should you be saying this in the open like that? Somebody might hear you, my guy. It'll be over for both of you guys.
巨人の謎を知りたかったからさ私は研究者だからね
So you're a doctor, no? For sure, for sure.
始祖ユミルが何かと接触したことから始まるらしいが私はその時に起きたことを知りたいのさ、寿命を縮めてでも巨人の記憶を探ろうと思う
So what did you touch though? What did you touch though? Well, what you found though? What you found? Tell me though. Tell me some though.
世界じゃ珍しいまともな者同士なのさ
Yeah, those are the same glasses, no? That Zeke uses, no?
ついに尻尾を掴んだぞ。エルディア付近派とか名乗ってやがるらしい。
早く食べなさい。お腹がちょっと。
Bruh, this fool looks so disappointed at him. Bruh, this fool Grisha, I swear. Damn.
もう危ないことはしないで。見つかったらみんな楽園送りなんだよ。
今まで父さんから何を学んだんだ。誰かが立ち上がらない限り、みんなずっとこの狭い壁の中で惨めにし。
Freedom, huh? But does he want to fight for that though? You ever considered that though?
強いエルディアをマーレから取り返し、当たり前の権利を勝ち取るんだ。
Yeah, this shit don't make Grisha look good though. I feel like I already said this like 20 times already, but it's true. Damn.
なんてことだ親が不権派だったなんてこのままじゃ 親族全員楽園送りに。
草葉さんキャッチボールしてくれて
Oh my god.
巨人になっても時々思い出すからね、
Wow.
じゃあ行くね。
告発なさい。
Mm.
もうこれしかない。自らマーレ当局に告発することでマーレに忠誠を示せば。
So he gave him the idea, huh? Oh yeah, he might. I think he's the one that is with him, no, on the episode when he's pointing at them, no? Yeah.
手に見放し、ちっとも君のことを気にかけなかった。
Yeah, yeah, there it is.
ジーク、
Yeah, they just saw him as like a weapon, no? They saw him as a weapon. There he is, yeah. Yeah, they saw him like a weapon, no? They saw him like he was like, hey, this is our way out. Yeah, they didn't see him like a kid, you know. Even Grisha said that, no, in the episode. I think he said that he didn't even see him like his son or whatever.
草葉さん。
もうすぐ継承の任期を終える頃だ。始祖の巨人がユミルのためにもたらしたさまざまな影響について。
ああ、
What kind of things though?
記憶どころじゃない。体の構造も変えてしまうことができるんだ。
For real? How?
ほど前、
How?
世界の人口が激減するほどの疫病が猛威を振るったある日を境に、エルディア帝国からその病は消滅した。
So what you say that he did?
力でユミルの民の体の設計図を書き換えたんだよ。
They gave him strength?
たちユミルの民はどこにいようと始祖の巨人の一部のようなものなんだ。怖いだろう。
Also, they share the power? Is that what it is?
悪魔を生んだ。
始祖の巨人ならユミルの民が子供を産めなくする。
Oh, damn.
もしこれ以上ユミルの民が生まれてこなければ100年後にはこの世
Man, so that stuck with him since he was a kid, and then he always thought about this too, no?
の脅威に怯えたり苦しめられたりせずに済む。何って、そもそも僕らは生まれてこなければ苦しまなくてよかったんだ。
Oh, is that right? Is that right? Man, your childhood, it set the tone for your life, no? Like even things that Adam went through when he was a kid, what Zeke went through when he was a kid. Yeah.
妻はマーレ人だったんだ。しかし、いつまでも騙し通せるわけもなく、私がエルディア人だと知った妻は、自分と息子の喉を裂いてし、
Oh, wow.
私が戦士になった理由は、
Wow.
贅沢な自殺の方法に飛びついたに、この13年間は、巨人の研究に没頭し、君と出会い、キャッチボール。亡き息子を君に求め、巨人
Yeah.
の力で自分の罪から。
He wanted to be somebody's dad, though. And then this fool wanted to find a dad. Yeah.
世界の人々を巨人の恐怖から解き放ち、
So that's his plan, no? That's what he wants to do, huh?
伝えていない情報なんだが、不正のちぎりを
Well, let's hear this. Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
王家の血を引く巨人であれば、始祖の巨人の継承者と接触する。
We know this, though. We know this.
しかし、力を使えるのは君じゃない。決定権
Oh.
は始祖の保有者に委ねられる。いわば、君の役割は鍵だ。
Yeah, because it's royal blood, no? Yeah.
始祖を託すんだ。私たちの安楽死計画を理解してくれる誰。君ならきっと見つけられる。私はいつでも見守っているからな。ジーク。
見つけてみせるよ、父さん。
He is his dad, though. He was his dad for sure. So he doesn't need to wear those glasses, no? He just wears them for like comfort, I guess, or to keep his memory and whatnot.
そしてエレンの生まれ育ったシガンシナ区の家の地下室には何か
Oh, these fools probably don't know that Eren is his brother, no?
そのエレンから父親の話を何か聞いたか。
確か今は行方不明で医者をやってたと聞きました。
なんてことだ。あの父親は生きていた。エレン、俺たちは被害者だ。
Nah,
お前は
not Eren though. That fool didn't do that to him though. It's his own free will though. He's been acting from his own accord this whole time.
少し父親と似てきたようだ。
He did though. He does though. Like at the beginning of the episode when they were in that tower. Yeah, he kind of looked like him.
来てくれてありがとう。俺の考えはイエレナから聞いた。
あることをきっかけに親父の記憶が開いた。親父が壁の王家一家を皆殺しにした時の記憶だ。その子たちが生きていれば、始祖の巨人は王家の子供たちの死が俺たちを生かした。巨人が生まれてこなければ、この町の住民もこれから俺たちの計画に巻き込まれて死ぬことはな。
I think this fool is baiting him though. I'm certain this fool doesn't agree though. I'm certain this fool doesn't agree though.
俺の手で巨人が支配した2000年の歴史にケリをつけ、その日を迎えるまで進み続ける。そうだろう、兄さん。
うん。
ああ。やろう。固い握手でも交わしたいところだが、まあ、今俺たち。
Yeah, if they do that, Shockwave is gonna come across, no, and then the fools, the other shifters are probably gonna take notice and whatnot.
なんつった。安楽死。
Also, this fool been telling this to Levi this whole time when they were writing or whatever.
足が伸びてきたみてえだな。
クソ坊さん、見ててくれよ。
Bro, I said that was not a good idea. God damn. Bro, that fool Levi should know better though. Should know better though. This fool Zeke had a miscalculation. Levi had a miscalculation. That's unacceptable, Levi. That's unacceptable. I knew something like this would happen. I knew something like this would happen. I knew he would do it too because he could regenerate though. Like it probably would have been better, or probably would have been different if Levi actually had it on his neck though. That would probably be a whole different thing though. But on the side, that doesn't guarantee that the fool is just gonna what you call it, explode or whatever. Don't tell me he dies though. Don't tell me Levi dies though because of this though, because it won't be weak sauce though. It will be super weak sauce. So yeah, definitely that's not gonna happen. But I wonder if he escaped. I wonder if he jumped. Well, actually no, because we didn't hear the sound of the gear though. Fucking. That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. But okay though, so let's get to the episode. What happened in this episode though? So yeah, it's been this way since I was a kid. No, it's kind of a lot of Eren. No, the way Eren is because things that he went through and things that he experienced as he was a kid. Zeke is the way he is because of what he went through and things that he experienced as he was a kid. And a lot of things stuck with him this whole time. Like when that fool at the tower said about pumping devils out or whatever. That stuck with him this whole time because even that's probably what clicked. No, that's probably at that time. Probably even thought about that since that long ago. He probably thought I should have never been born, right? Just like the doctor is saying that, right? Is like I should have never been born to this world, right? And is that just such a contrast, right, with the way Eren feels, right? Because Eren had that. Actually, now that I think about it, Eren had that energy too, that same feeling, right? That I was like, that I'm not special, I should have never been born, whatnot. I'm not good enough. But it changed everything once Keith told Eren what his mom said, right? Like, you know, he was special because he was born into this world, and you know everything changed for Eren ever since then. You know, well, and then things changed even more once he got the memories of his pops and probably Kruger and whatnot. So, yeah, but so that's why I see I think that yeah, this fool Eren is just baiting Zeke. Well, of course Eren doesn't agree though. We just know that for sure. Eren wants the rumbling. He just ready to rumble though. Hey, he wants that though. Hey, I'm not sure Eren agrees with Zeke's plan of, you know, stopping Eldians from giving to sterilize Eldians, you know, to stop them from having kids and whatnot. So, but that's but the way, see, that thing though, what he's talking about, what Zeke's talking about, and the doctor, well, it's not that his ideology is not, he didn't get it from the doctor though. He had it though, because he even said it after he said it. That's when the doctor was like, oh well, funny you mentioned that, because I've been feeling like that my whole life, right? Well, not his whole life, but after, you know, he what happened to his family, right? Of what his wife did and whatnot, and you know, yeah, he feels some type of way because of that situation, and that's why he said, I should have. It would have been better if I wasn't here, right? But Zeke felt this way probably since he was a kid, you know, because of everything he went through. You know, he probably always felt like he wasn't good enough because people telling them, you know, throwing them water and walking down the street, and people talking about Eldians this, Eldian that, or you are this because you're Eldian and whatnot. Then, you know, in his training, when he was training to be a warrior candidate, everything that he was being told by Magath and probably other people in charge of the military, right, talking about you're not good enough, and what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you here? And all of that. And not only that, but then also hearing from his dad as well that, you know, he wasn't good enough, and you know, and he should do better and whatnot. But you know, because this is not what he envisioned for himself. He didn't want to fight. This is not his fight. You know, this wasn't his choice, right? And you know, Grisha even screaming. He like there was no point for him to scream either. Like, but he obviously wanted Zeke to hear what he was saying and all this stuff. So yeah, all the flashback, every time the flashback with well, it's only been like 2 or 3, no, 3 flashbacks, but yeah, 2 of the flashback that we get in about Grisha and the Zeke situation is he always makes Grisha look very bad though. Yeah, it makes him look very bad. The only time that it make Grisha look good is when he came into her. Once he realized things, right? Things how things are when he was having that conversation with Kruger, you know. So, yeah, but that's the like I was saying is everything that he's going through, right? That's why he feels like that. He feels like he's never been good enough, right? Zeke, and he's probably feel that way because, you know, it's not because it's just a human because he was born. It's because he was born here to suffer, but he was born to suffer because he's an alien, right? So he probably feels like if he wasn't an alien, he probably wouldn't suffer, right? But at the same time, he feels like this plan he has is like he was saying, like you know, Eldians are born and just born to suffer, and then because at the same time, Eldians make other people suffer, so it's better for Eldians to not exist, to cease to exist, right? For if Eldians are not here, nobody's gonna suffer, right? Which is not the case, right? People, things happen to good people, bad things happen to good people, good things happen to good people, bad things happen to bad people. You know, it's unpredictable. You know, life is unpredictable. You cannot control it. You know, even if you wanted to, human nature is very unpredictable, and you know, I'm pretty sure there's other people that are suffering though, and in this world, right? And it's not and most likely the reason is not that it's because they have suffered through the hands of Eldian. They probably just suffer because of life. You know, that's just what it is. But obviously that's not the case. You know, he thinks that it's because of Eldians, right? Everything is the fault of Eldians. So, you know, he just gotta go. So it's kind of like kind of the same Tiber has the same ideology to a point, right? And the king too. The king probably also felt the same way. So all of them have the same ideology, that things would be better if there were no aliens, and they hate themselves, right? Because even Tiber was saying, I think I hated myself since I was born, something like that. But I don't want to die, or something like that. Yeah. And yeah, they feel like the same. Yeah. But obviously, Kruger, Grisha, Eren is the complete opposite, right? They feel like they're here for a purpose, right? They here because they're special, and they need to change things, right? I'm not sure if Grisha or Kruger had that moment, right? But obviously, Eren did have the moment with his mom about him being born into this world and being special, right? So that was definitely a catalyst, that changed everything for Eren. So because previously, if he never heard that, he would probably be on the same boat. But I think if Eren never heard that from Keith about his mom, he would probably be on this boat about getting rid of all the aliens, right? But that's obviously not the case. Though Eren is something else. They just baiting him. He just want to use this fool because he knows touching the somebody with royal blood, a Titan shifter with royal blood, he gets access to the power though. But the thing is that this fool, Zeke, is betting on that fact, right? That fool is betting on Eren agreeing with him, right? Because that fool said that the only way for this to work, you get access to the power, to the Founding Titan power, right? If you touch a wielder that have the Founding Titan, you could our plan could work, right? But they gotta agree with it too. And it's obvious that Eren does not agree with it because that's not freedom. So it's gonna get messy though. It's gonna be interesting though. It's gonna get messy. But yeah. But I don't know how the situation could be resolved though. I'm not sure how this situation could be fixed, because like the point of Zeke, right, is like, if we're not here, it's all good, right? But Eren, the way Eren sees things, right, is the people, when he was saying that enemies over there, they want to see us dead, right? They want to see us dead, so because of that, we gotta remove them, right? And then we'll probably be free, So, but could any of those, could things be fixed? Could things get better with either choice? You know what I mean? Because let's say you remove aliens, now there's just regular people. There's nothing that guarantees that people's not going to suffer, right? Or that the world is not going to suffer, right? At the same time, if Eren goes and kill all the enemies, all his enemies, or whomever, or the world, whatever, because even on the episode 2 about when he was fighting Annie, right? He was talking about I'll destroy the world and whatnot. So, Eren, like I'm saying, Eren been feeling this way this whole time. Eren's had this energy this whole time. It just, I think it's just now that he's finally letting it out. So, because if that happens, right? Let's say if Eren's plan with the rumbling works, right? It takes everybody out. Sure. That doesn't guarantee that there's not going to be suffering, though. That doesn't guarantee that aliens are finally going to be free, because it was stated previously that even aliens had infighting, right? They fight against themselves, right? For I guess control or power or whatever. They fight amongst themselves. Previously, it was stated, and that's how I think that's how things. That's how the Indian Empire demise started, right? And then that's when Marley came through. I was like, this fools are fighting among themselves. Hey, let's slide through it real quick though, and let's take some of them titles along the way though. So yeah, and then that's when the king went inside the walls and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know though. It's iffy. It's iffy though. It's iffy. It's getting very curious though. It's I didn't think I didn't think that the show touch on those type of subjects though. It's yeah, it's very interesting though. But yeah, man, I don't know where things are gonna go. I don't think where how things will end up happening though. Obviously, everybody is going towards Shiganshina because, well, Levi was heading towards there, but that they're not going there no more. Eden, when he got the squad, he was like, "Hey, we going back to where everything started, Shiganshina, right?" And then the Marlians, the Marley Eldians, they're going towards there too because they're pulling up, the girl is there already. Pretty sure Reiner is around because I'm pretty sure that he knows the city very well. That's probably how they sneak thing, no? Because of Reiner, probably he was like, "Hey, for you, slide here, slide here, slide here, boom. Okay, I'm a dip that way and you go this way, and then we just wait until these fools show up, and then, it's on, right?" That's probably the case, or probably more of them inside too. Like probably the mother. Well, it's only one more, no? They only have 3 Titans now, no? Yeah, then you have the Jaw, the Cart, and Reiner, no? Yeah. So, yeah, they're heading towards there. So the final showdown is gonna be there. Yeah, most likely though because it's only like half season to go. The season 4 part 2 is over. So it has to be there. That's the final showdown where everything started. So